Hey guys, what's going on? Apocalypse Pimp here, and I just want to have a quick little discussion. This is. Don't worry about the gameplay in the background. If you want to watch the gameplay in the background, you can watch the gameplay in the background. If not, it doesn't matter. But because of what happened over the weekend, I felt more than compelled to need to make a video just stating my personal opinion. Not because, oh my god, it's shocking or it's, oh, racism still exists. No. I felt like I needed to state my opinion just because I felt like I needed to state my opinion. I'm disgusted at how people act and how they are, and the fact that shit like that people can just accept shit like this is absolutely disgusting to me. Charlottesville, Virginia, that is an embarrassment. We as Americans should generally, truly, and wholeheartedly be embarrassed that we have neo-Nazis, white supremacists, and the goddamn KKK waving the American flag on top of the Confederate flag and all. You know, and that garbage, because fuck the Confederate flag. It is what it is. But we have neo-Nazis waving the American flag, screaming for their right to be racist and to segregate people, and white is right and all this other garbage. The fact that the American flag was used to parade around racism, and our so-called president took an eternity to make a proper statement, and then when he made one, he wouldn't even call them by their proper names. Yes, I know that yesterday he actually did it, but the fact that it took him that long to do it is bad, and it's shameful and disrespectful to all the people that were insulted mentally, emotionally, socially, like in all types. Like, that was, no, you're the president. And then the fact that the former head of the KKK, Damian Duke, or Dame Duke, something like that, some retarded name like that along those lines, clearly stated, which I don't necessarily. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't agree with anything the KKK stand for. I don't agree with anything they believe in. I don't agree with their whatever quote-unquote policies they want to say they have, or whatever the fuck. I definitely don't agree with neo-Nazis. White supremacists can all burn in hell like the rest of them. But he said one thing that was profound in a very negative way. He said the reason Donald Trump was elected was because his people voted for him. Of course, his people being the KKK. And on top of that, he was also pointing out the neo-Nazis and the white supremacists. Of course, he has a point. Trump won because of them. He has a point. Because in terms of popular vote, it was Hillary. But in terms of the electoral vote, which is a very broken system, in my opinion, I don't care. You could disagree with me in the comments. I'm sorry, I lost train of thought. I lost my train of thought right there. The electoral system is broke, whatever. He won because of that. He won because of all the rural suburbs, southern states, the people in the middle of nowhere that don't know a proper thing about how the world works today, that just want to go back to the days of white is right and blacks have their own bathrooms and you can whip a black person whenever you want. And that's unacceptable. It's not okay. It's not tolerable. And it is not right. Now, yesterday, if I remember correctly, multiple people in government stated that what happened in Charlottesville is a domestic terrorist attack. Basically, that's exactly what they said. It is an act of domestic terrorism. So, my next question, aside from the idiot, I think his name was James Alex Fields, aside from the idiot who ran over the innocent woman in his damn Charger, if this was an act of domestic terrorism, why aren't other people being arrested? Why are we not arresting more people? If this is an actual act, oh my god. If this is an actual act of domestic terrorism, why is nothing being done about it? Other than the fact that we've got people all over America protesting against it, which that was bound to happen. Why is there no government action being taken? Yes, you're going to take down the Robert E. Lee statue. Yes, you renamed the park. Fine. But you just had a bunch of neo-Nazis, white supremacists, and KKK members parade around the streets of Charlottesville, and one of them killed an innocent woman by ramming his car into a crowd of innocent protesters. And nothing is being done about this. At the moment, from what I'm seeing, from what is clear to my eyes, nothing is being done in terms of heads of government taking actual government action. There's a lot of talking, a lot of, oh, we don't accept this, this is unacceptable, this is not okay, which, good, I'm glad it's being said, but what's going to be done about it? An innocent person died, and a couple of other, and dozens of other innocent people were hurt, and nothing is being done? Absolutely nothing right now? What do you need? For this to escalate to another level? For more people to get hurt? For another innocent bystander to die? You just claimed that this was an act of domestic terrorism. So where's the part of that statement where people are getting arrested or prosecuted or at least temporarily incarcerated? It doesn't even have to be permanent, even though for some of them it really should be. Where is the part where there's some sort of incarceration? Some sort of trial? Something? Anything to state, oh, we're taking this serious. This just happened. This is meaningful. This is unacceptable. Where's the part where something's going to get done about this? That's my one question to heads of state, to the President of the United States, who I didn't vote for, Donald Trump, to all the people that support him, to the supposed fact that, you know, that something will be done about this. Where's the action? Now, I'm not expecting everything to be handled in a day. Rome wasn't built in a day. But I am expecting something respectable to be done. Tomorrow will be Wednesday. It's already been 2 days of the week, going on 3 days of this week. Why has nothing been done yet? That's all I'm saying. My question is, why has there not been any actual action taken to ensure that shit like this doesn't keep happening? Now, of course, don't get me wrong. Yes, all the neo-Nazis, all the white supremacists, and the KKK members feel empowered because when Donald Trump was elected, they believed, oh, we've won. We've got our guy in office. He's going to do what we want him to do. But just to refresh people's minds, years ago, Trump stated that if I ran for president, I would run Republican because they are stupid. His words, not mine. Not all Republicans are stupid. A bunch of them are, but his words, not mine. So, he's done it. He's run Republican. He got to office. And all those people that felt empowered and felt like they were going to be granted some sort of we are the whites, we rule the world. Now that you're not getting what you want, you're acting out. Whatever. Act out somewhere else. We don't want you. Real Americans don't want you because America is a country founded on the backs of foreigners. This country was created by foreign people and it was built by foreign people.
Eliminate all hostiles.
It wasn't just built by white people. Sorry. Messed that up. It's not controlled by just white people. Even though, yes, the majority of people in power are white. Fine. Yes. I get it. But what people need to realize is this is a democracy, one. So, the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. Two, the white supremacists, neo-Nazis, and the KKK are the few. And on top of them being the few, they are absolutely despicable. They are disgusting. They are the cancer to society. They are a problem that we as a nation need to start rectifying. And we're not. We're letting them get away with the shit that they're pulling. This shit is unacceptable. It really is. It's absolutely unacceptable that in a country that technically you could say is majority white, but guess what? Even most of those people that are majority white, they're not even fully white. How do you feel? A lot of people that are white aren't even fully white and they don't even know it. And on top of that, if you put together all the other minorities, technically the way the neo-Nazis, white supremacists, and KKK look at it, if you're not white, you're not right. So if you're not white, you're not right. That means Hispanics, blacks, Asians, and technically you could couple them all in, you know, the Hispanics and blacks into one, whatever. A lot of people tend to do it. It's because a lot of Hispanic people are part black and a lot of black people are part Hispanic, kind of, sort of. It all depends. Unless you are a straight African American where your heritage is only African. That's a little different. But anyway, besides the point. Sorry, went off on a little tangent. Didn't mean to. What is the thing? Yeah, I went off on a little tangent. Sorry about that. Most people, if you're not white to these racist sons of bitches, you're not right. So that includes all the Asians. Technically, for them, because the way they see it, especially the American version of these people, Germans, Frenchmen, Englishmen. If you are not American white, which doesn't mean a goddamn thing in this day and age, then you are not right. So technically, none of us would be right in their world. So think about that one. Before you just start letting people slide. Because some people are like, oh, but there's less of them and more of us. No, that's not the problem. The problem is that they have a tendency to get violent. It's in their history. It's in their nature. Neo-Nazis, KKK members, and white supremacists all have a tendency to get extremely violent when shit doesn't go their way. Because they believe that they are the almighty. So, because they believe that they are the Almighty. When you don't give them what they want, they feel disrespected, and they believe that you should bow at their feet and grovel like a peasant, which is unacceptable. It's wrong. But they think it's okay. So, my point is, we need our government to do something. One, the people who are protesting, God bless you, keep on protesting. The people who feel like they want to protest, for the love of God, do it. Why not? If you're protesting with a bunch of people that agree with you, what's the point? What are they going to do? Depending on where you are, of course, if you're in a city like New York, protest all you want. If you're in a city like LA, protest all you want. If you're in certain southern states, protest all you want. What's the point? In a lot of southern states, you're allowed to carry a gun almost easily. Protest all you want. Carry protection. Protect yourself. Use your freedom of
Eliminate the
speech.
terrorists.
Don't allow these neo-Nazis, KKK members, and white supremacists to bully you into believing that you are not allowed to speak up. Just because they're ready to get violent before we are. Because they are. They really are. They are more than ready and willing to get violent immediately. But that's because a large portion of them, a very large portion of them, are savages. Which is why they see the world the way they do. Because they don't know any better. They don't know what true freedom means. They don't know what equality and rights for all means. They don't know what respecting others stands for. For them, if you're not white, they don't care. So, screw them. Use your freedom of speech. Use your right as an American to stand up and tell them to go fuck themselves. That's all I've got to say, really. That's just my 2 cents on it. And if you watch this video, thank you for listening. If you didn't watch this video, I hope you get to watch this video. If you watched it from beginning to end, thank you very much. That's all I can really say, guys. I appreciate y'all. If you guys want more content like this, I can. For those who like gaming and actually watched a little bit of the gameplay in the background, thanks for watching too. I'm not even going to ask for like, comments, and subscribes. I'm not going to do that because this video means more to me than my channel. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys agree with me. And even if you don't disagree with me, share your opinion. Thanks for watching. Apocalyptic Pimp, I am out. See y'all later.